Hi, it's a beautiful sunny day. I wanted to come out and make a video because I haven't been very good at making videos and putting them on my YouTube station. So I'm going to try my YouTube channel and I'm going to try and um, work on that better. So I'm going to get out of the car and we're going to take a little walk around. Hopefully, my mic works good and it's not too windy. I just wanted to tell a story about my first day in sobriety, my first time trying to get sober. I was in my early 30s, and I just wanted to share a story with you because every story that I'm going to share on this channel it's going to have a lesson at the end of it. And I want to share what I learned from that. So I'm going to get out of my car and tell you my story. Oops, power's still on. Okay, so tell you my story, but uh, it's a beautiful sunny day here. I wish I knew how to turn this around. Can I flip it around somehow? Hang on a minute. Guess not. Oh well. How about if I flip you around this way? Yeah. Is that gonna work? I don't know. Here. I don't know. But anyway, my story when I was first getting sober, um, my sister was getting married and she had to go to she was getting married, you know. We were at the reception and I didn't drink. It was during the time that I got my one and only DUI, and I wasn't drinking. So I think I was drinking like iced tea or something like that, and wedding went well. I didn't drink. I stayed sober, and probably a couple weeks later, the wedding pictures came, and um, you know, I was looking at the wedding pictures, and I said, "Wow, yeah, I didn't drink that whole time." And for some reason, my sister didn't believe me. And I was crushed by that. She goes, "You drank?" I go, "No, I didn't drink. I did not drink." And and I was crushed by it. And at the time I was going to um AA meetings, and I went into a women's meeting, which women meetings are very good to go to. The women meetings are. And so I was just crying and whining and crying and whining, and she one of the ladies, it was my turn to talk, but she did interrupt me and she told me, she says, "F your family. It's not about, what your family thinks. If you're staying, sober or not. It doesn't matter. If they don't believe you, it doesn't matter." And it changed my perspective. That time around, I stayed sober for 7 years. I didn't drink, didn't do anything. Sober for 7 years. What made me go back, I can't remember. I can try and remember, you know, what, why I went back the second time, why I relapsed. I don't really remember, but um, and what I got from this, and what I want you guys to get from me telling you this story, is that it it doesn't matter what your friends or your family think, you know, with what you're doing and how you want to get sober, or how you just want to, you know, change your life, get better and recover, and don't drink, don't drug. The thing for me is that when I go back on every time that I got clean and sober, was the people that I surrounded myself around. And when I got around the wrong people, that's when I went back. Or I forgot to, think it all the way through. What if I use? What if I drink? What if I drug? And I didn't think it through. I just reacted quickly. And I just started drinking again and drugging again. So I have always carried that, and I've never, ever cared what anybody else thought. You can think that I'm, even today, this time around, my fifth time around, drinking and drugging. I don't care. I mean, I don't care if you think I'm drinking. I don't care. I'm not drinking. And what matters is you. And I think, getting clean and sober is a very selfish act. It's very selfish because you shouldn't care about anybody else but you. I mean, if you have kids to take care of, take care of them. Be a mom. You're going to be a better mom. Or if you're a dad, you're going to be a better dad because you're doing it sober. And that's another video I want to make is the damage that you do to your children. My daughters are grown, but this time around getting clean and sober, they're both adults, and I seen the damage that I did drinking and drugging around them. And I have to show them every day. I don't tell them, but I show them every day that I'm staying sober. And I react differently to things too. Sorry, I bumped my mic. I react differently to things. I don't react the way that I used to. And the way that I react to things is positive. It's not in a toxic way. It's not, me being drunk, you know. And they're starting to come around. They're starting to come around. I respond to them differently because when you're using, the way you respond to things is totally different. And I don't know how to describe that. I don't. And maybe I'll try to think about it so I can articulate it in a later video that I want to make. But your response times are different when you're using. The way you react to people or the way you react to your children. This time around for me and my sobriety, my daughters they're adults, but I react differently because I am checking my behavior in the way that I am a parent to my adult children. I I'm more aware of the way that I react to them. So, but the basis of this video is don't care. Don't be bothered by if somebody trusts you or not, or somebody believes you or not. It doesn't matter. And my saying always is, I can show you better than I can tell you. But I don't even say that anymore. I just get up every day and I choose to stay sober. I choose to live better. You know, I read books. I go on on social media and I seek out other people that want to be sober so I can constantly feed my mind. I am an alcoholic in recovery and I can never forget that. And the reason why I know that my sobriety and my recovery is fragile is because this is my fifth time. This is my fifth time, and I want it so badly to be my last time. So badly. It is a beautiful day. And I don't know. Uh-oh. I want to flip my phone around. I'll figure that out. And I want to flip it around so I can show you. Well, I can flip my phone around, but I'll find out when I post this video. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. You can see behind me. It's pretty. It's pretty. And I really like this old stump. Ooh, it looks like there was a, oh, you know what? This park caught on fire. This park that I was at, and this is probably one of the trees. It is. Look, it's all burnt. Yeah. This is probably one of the trees that were in the fire. Yeah. But isn't that a big, beautiful stump with a lot of history? But anyway, figure this YouTube stuff out. But I'm gonna try to make better videos. I want, even if you are using, leave a comment. I read a lot of books and I want to share the books that I read, but I don't copywriting and all that other stuff. I don't want to have to be a part of that, you know. But I'm going to keep trying to come back. This YouTube, it's not easy. I'm trying to pay my bills and trying to just keep a roof over my head and my younger daughter's head. I even have to go to a 1 bedroom just so I can pay my rent. Never really recovered from the Boeing strike. Our hours got cut back and jobs were taken away from our assembly line. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's been I'm in my 3rd year of sobriety. Yesterday I was sober, and today I'm sober. I was able to drive out and see my mom and see my auntie. Yeah. And when you have your mom look at you with that twinkle in her eye and the love in her heart, looking at my mom today, I knew that she knew that I'm on my way. She's got a sober daughter. My mother's a God-fearing woman, and I know she's grieved, watched me struggle. And me being a parent, I can imagine, my daughters are not even close to what I was. Thank God for that. But hey, if you're trying to stay sober or you're thinking about sobering up, be careful about it. If you have to seek medical attention, do that, because getting sober can be dangerous. Detoxing from drugs and alcohol can be dangerous. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed doctor. I'm not. I'm just an old woman in my 60s that's not giving up. I don't want to give up. I want to keep going. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. And I'm going to keep trying to come back and like, subscribe, comment, ask me a question so we can just keep this thing going. Okay? Love you. Bye.